Angela Bassett did the thing. What celebrity sparked a trend with this line?
In an unexpected new celebrity couple.
Making Kent feel like Hollywood, this is The Blurb. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new edition of The Blurb. I'm Kelsey Drennan.
And I'm Chris Abreu. We start off with Keke Palmer and her new baby.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Keke Palmer and partner Darius Jackson just welcomed a new bundle of joy into the world this month. The Emmy-winning actress posted to Instagram a collage of videos and images to show how it's been for the past 48 hours since becoming parents to an adorable baby boy. Palmer said the reasoning behind her son's name was because of him being born during Black History Month. She said, quote, "Born during Black History Month with a name to match. Leodis Andrelton Jackson, welcome to the world, baby Leo." No one could have said it any better than the actress herself. So congratulations to the happy couple and welcome to the world, baby Leo. Honestly, by the way I butchered that name, I'm gonna have to say I don't know who this man is.
I know, I could see him walking down the street, I wouldn't know a damn thing. In case you've been living under a rock, Hailey Bieber is under fire for posts that are presumably about Selena Gomez. The drama started after Gomez posted seemingly normal photos of her on vacation, but people pointed out that she may have gained weight. Later, Bieber posted a TikTok alongside Kylie and Kendall Jenner that seemed to celebrate people making fun of Selena's weight gain. While Hailey has denied that the video was about anyone in particular, the internet seems to disagree. People have been gathering old content and events that portray Hailey as obsessed with Selena as the singer dated Justin before they were married. Whatever the truth is, TikTok users can't get enough of that same old drama. I'm not surprised.
Sounds like TikTok users.
Yeah, literally.
But keeping with celebrity relationships, while many relationships seem to be ending for celebrities, a new one might be forming. Shawn Mendes and Sabrina Carpenter were spotted out in the open, all smiles amid romance rumors. This possible new power couple was seen going for a Sunday stroll, keeping it casual and looking as happy as ever. This surprise outing comes after Mendes called off his one-year relationship with former partner Camila Cabello. While many thought that relationship could stand the test of time, it seemed like their loved ones knew that those two were bound to go their separate ways. While Mendes may have some stitches from the past relationship, let's hope that Sabrina can treat him better than Camila can. Wow.
Love that play on words.
I'm clever. Exactly. You wrote it, actually. I'm not going to take that.
I'm clever. Anyways, the SAG Awards were this past weekend, and there were several iconic moments and not so good ones. The award show is now facing backlash for having actor Mark Wahlberg present an award to the predominantly Asian cast of Everything Everywhere All at Once. If this is confusing for some, let me shed some light on the situation. Wahlberg has a history of racially motivated attacks in his youth, including one instance in 1986 where he pleaded guilty to felony assault for attacking two Vietnamese men in Boston at different times of the night. After being arrested, Wahlberg apparently used racial slurs to describe the men. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison for being in contempt of court because he threw rocks at black children 2 years prior. He only served 45 days and attempted to have it wiped from his criminal record in 2014. Needless to say, viewers of the SAG Awards had a lot of opinions on Wahlberg's involvement.
Well, context is an important thing, SAG Awards.
Yeah.
Very crucial, very crucial.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Moving right along, Angela Bassett did the thing. Is something that you've probably been seeing all over social media lately. Well, now Ariana DeBose is responding after the Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon did a parody cover of her BAFTA rap. Fallon pulled out his Neil Diamond impression to cover the viral BAFTA's performance. He posted it to social media saying, "Neil Diamond did the thing," shouting out both DeBose and Bassett. While this whole situation caused the Oscar winner to deactivate her Twitter, she actually was a fan of this bit, as she reposted it to her Instagram story with the mind-blown emoji. Ariana DeBose did the thing, and we love her for that.
We do love her for that.
We do love her for that, but I will say it's a little shocking. My TikTok feed was all of that.
No, same for me. It's still that now. Anyways, it seems like Chris Rock still has some learning to do with keeping Will Smith and his wife's name out of his mouth. On a new Netflix special, Rock will be addressing the infamous slap that happened at this past Oscars. The special is called Chris Rock's Selective Outrage and is coming out this Saturday. The stand-up comedian tried out some response material in January during a joint performance with Dave Chappelle, and he told the audience that many were asking him if the slap from the Oscar winner hurt, and he simply replied, yes, and then joked about how Smith formerly played the role of Muhammad Ali. Smith did say he is deeply remorseful that he slapped Rock after the comedian made the joke about his wife, so I guess we'll see what Rock has to say in this new comedy special.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say it hurt.
Oh, definitely.
Looked like it hurt.
It did. You heard that slap.
You heard it. You heard it in your living room with your mom watching.
Yeah, literally.
Moving along, Khloe Kardashian just gave some curious fans an update about her health on Sunday. The reality star that first opened up about her skin cancer scare back in 2022 posted a gym selfie to Instagram, captioning it, "Happy Sunday." One of her followers commented under the post saying, "And what the heck is on your cheek?" Khloe quickly responded by saying, "A bandage. I had a tumor removed from my face, but I'm totally okay. Thank you for asking." When asked about the band-aid, she told them it was a scar strip and that it is used for healing and preventing the scar from getting worse. She then went on to say that all is great and healing wonderfully. So good luck with the healing process, and remember to wear your sunscreen.
Well, I'm glad that she is, healing and getting better.
No, yeah, for sure.
Well, I'll be there for you, even on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Cue the clap. Courtney Cox received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame Monday, but co-stars Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow were also there in support. The 58-year-old actress was seen in a black dress and wool coat, smiling beside friends and her daughter Coco. Cox has been busy producing, acting, and creating her luxury home care line, Home Court, and it recently came to light that Cox has hosted some top-tier guests at her Malibu home, including Prince Harry, who revealed his stay in his best-selling book, Spare.
I feel like I definitely did that clap way too close to the microphone, so sorry, viewers at home.
Sorry, Chuck.
My fault. Well, anyway, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, or should I say tomorrow on a streaming service near you, The Mandalorian returns with Season 3, however without a familiar face. Back in February of 2021, Disney dismissed Gina Carano for making controversial statements on her Twitter. Carano played a recurring main character named Cara Dune, who first made her appearance in Season 1 of the Star Wars show. The last time Carano was on screen was for the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. If you're looking to see how this season will pan out, you can catch Season 3 on Disney Plus tomorrow.
I gotta say, I gotta get into The Mandalorian.
I need to catch up.
I haven't even started Season 1.
My Star Wars lore, I know nothing about that universe anymore, I feel like.
Well, don't go anywhere, because up next the cast will be taking a trip on the Royal Merchant to talk about the newest season of the hit Netflix show Outer Banks. Are you a pogue or a kook? Well, Season 3 of Outer Banks just came out this past weekend, and there is a lot to cover, so let's discuss our thoughts on this season of OBX. So, first off, I thought the season was okay.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little disappointed. Like anyone else?
I thought more was gonna happen.
Agreed.
Yes.
I just feel like the season before it, so much happened that like carried the story.
It was hard to just get into the season. It was weird because I really was expecting like something to happen in the first episode, for a long time. I thought it was going to take up 2 episodes just so we don't spoil anything. But then it didn't, and I got really disappointed.
I know, and I just felt like more should have been in this season. Like, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Season 2 was on such a good note.
I agree.
That I think I was expecting it to keep going, and it kind of plateaued. It was good. I liked it.
I think Season 1 and 2 was on a high as well. It was just it felt like I also just feel like there was a drop in quality of editing, in my opinion.
For me, gearing up for Season 3 was just dramatically different than 1 and 2 because Season 1, came out during COVID.
Right.
And then Season 2 was right at summer, everyone was in that
was in that OBX phase.
Yeah.
And then right now it's I'm in winter, and this is it's a very odd vibe.
It's OBS that I'm not there.
Yeah.
It was a very strange time to release.
Right?
Yeah.
It was very weird. I really was expecting them to maybe have it come out I don't know, maybe in April or something, close to, at least close to warmer weather. Although, I mean, we've been having issues with weather this in Ohio.
Exactly.
But anyways, I think one thing is that also was just a lot different was that they covered a lot of like treasure hunting than like the romantic relationships this season. And I feel like season 1 and season 2 were heavily like on romantic relationships.
And I think it's because in real life, Chase and Maddie broke up. And
Yeah.
you could honestly kind of tell like there was
You could
tension
tell there was
between
tension.
them. So like I feel like they were like the main like not plot to the story, but like they were a big part of it.
They were a
It
big
was a
part.
big-
And now it's just like
What's happening? Like it's just awkward. It's very awkward.
And it's just like glances at Sarah. I
Yeah.
feel like constantly. It's like
Well,
the
and it's like you
longing.
can tell that like they just don't look
Yeah.
happy
not
to be
the
a couple.
same.
And
The
especially
vibe.
it's even more upsetting because I do really like Sarah and John B together.
I know.
I love them. But it's so awkward now and I'm just like, well,
We know too
sick.
much.
We know too much and it's kind of just, you know, becoming an issue.
I feel like other shows have done that better, where they have broken up and they still have acted
Yeah.
it out. But
There's,
this,
like-
it definitely there.
I can't
It was
think of
obvious.
a
It was
name
obvious.
right now, but I remember like always thinking like, wow, they actually handled it well even though they broke up. But I can't remember the name of the show.
The
Too
High
much
School
for right
Musical
now.
one?
Maybe, yeah.
High School
maybe.
Musical, musical of the series.
even
Yeah.
Vampire Diaries, they
Vampire Diaries,
they
that's
did
what I'm
a
thinking
really
of, that's
good
what I'm thinking
job.
of.
You never noticed.
Yeah.
But also, this isn't a spoiler, but in season 2, you found out that John B's dad is alive. And so we kind of get to see that father-daughter, or not father-daughter, father-son dynamic this season. So what did we think of it? I honestly did not like Big John.
No. I thought like, I mean, obviously John B's not going to talk bad about his father if he thought
Yeah.
he was dead, but like, he wasn't that great of a man.
Well, and I think something else was that he had this like such like high, like he like had his dad on a
Idolized him.
pedestal. Like
Yeah,
he idolized
exactly.
him.
It was-
And when his dad like came back, he just realized like
He's
he is not who I thought he was.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely was like this almost like mythical thing, like, oh, my dad that
My dad.
died, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, he's just some guy.
Yeah.
Also, going back to relationships, they put basically every single main character in a relationship. And I just
Yeah.
don't see the point in that.
It's fine.
I agree.
I get it, but at the same time, not everyone deserves a happy ending.
Yeah.
Now, like,
Where's the singles
And I just,
representation?
yeah, and I feel like the whole Pogue thing was like no Pogue on Pogue macking, and then
Yeah.
they're all,
okay,
Right.
but I will say, like, the couple, which I can't spoil it, but the couple, I was happy that they got together, but there were some that I was like, this just kind of isn't needed.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah.
It just wasn't as creative
Yeah.
this time around.
Yeah,
I
It's
just-
almost expected. You
I
know
was
what I
didn't
waiting
need
for a
to keep-
twist. I was waiting for something like jaw-dropping, and
Yeah.
everything was kind of, it made too much sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do have to say though, like the cinematography is
No, it's
incredible,
gorgeous.
and I still really enjoyed watching
the
it.
show
I,
is beautiful.
I haven't finished. I'm on the last episode, and I heard that the last episode does really make up for like some of the season. But yeah, they already got renewed for a season 4 too. I think they got it during like that whole Pogelandia thing that they had out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So what do we think of that? Now I do kind of know what happened at the end of season 4. Like I know that it's a cliffhanger for something else that's to come.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a good way to go at it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it makes me nervous though, because I feel like some shows just like drag themselves out so long that it almost ruins the show.
Yeah.
But I hope that doesn't happen. But I feel like with what happened at the end of the season, the next season will be good because of that.
There's a lot that you can build on.
Yeah.
So like there is a chance to like redeem themselves. So I
There
hope
you
it
go.
does.
Yeah.
Well, and
I
I
love
kind
all the
of,
actors.
I kind of want them to not focus on John B as much anymore.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like I think like we need to get more JJ stuff.
they
Like Key,
developed
like
him, you
they
know?
need to have more. Like I feel like season 2 was very much developing of Pope, which I thought was nice,
Yeah.
which is why I think I liked it a lot. But season 3, it felt like they just went back to John B and his life and oh woe is me, all that stuff, and I was like, can we like
Your
move
story's
on?
done.
Can-
Yeah.
like I was like, can we move on to a different
going,
character?
yeah.
I feel
we
like
can
they do
that.
it because it's like safe. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So overall, how do we think that season 3 compares to the past 2 seasons?
Not my fave.
Yeah.
I think season 2 is the best, personally. Just because there was so much, like there'd be one major thing that happened, then the next episode
The
another.
next one. The
Yeah.
next one. Yeah.
I genuinely think that season 1 was the best.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think it was just because this was so like interesting and like it was like just a fresh cast. You could tell that they all really loved each other, like stuff like that. Like, and it was just like the main cast.
Yeah.
They added characters on, which I love the new characters, but yeah. I feel like season 1, it was just like that, like, oh my gosh, OBX, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Any
the
other
hype
thoughts?
for season 2 was great, I thought.
Yeah.
But like season 1 was probably my favorite, looking back.
I loved season 1 just because like the vibes of summer. It really got me like excited. So.
And then Bailey?
I don't know, like, I think it has a lot to do with the release dates, because season 1 was in the time where everyone was like, I would love to be outside and do all this fun stuff right now. So I think the vibes for this one, I'm just,
It's so weird to think about it as like so long ago now, though.
Yeah.
It seems like it's forever ago.
Well, while this show might be crazy, I think it's safe to say that this would never really happen in the real world. Well, maybe. However, up next we're going to be talking about movies that were crazy, but true. So don't go anywhere.
Vice whole movie about a bear that does cocaine and goes.
But these stories have made it to the big screen, and they are true. But how true are they, really? So, the actual events of Cocaine Bear is in September of 1985. So, drug smugglers were flying a plane, and the plane was too heavy, and they had to throw some said cocaine out of plane. I think it was about 40 tons.
About 40 tons, yeah.
And
or pounds.
Pounds. Yeah. Sorry. And then our lucky cocaine bear here
sniffed it all up.
Yeah,
ate it all up.
Yeah. And then 2 months after the incident, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation found a 200-pound black bear dead after overdosing on 75 plus pounds of the lost cocaine, which was later valued to be around $2 million worth of drugs.
He was loaded. I mean, literally, he was actually loaded. In Tennessee, they stuffed him. They found his body, and they put him in a museum in Tennessee.
And he's on display. You could go see him now.
You can. He's in a mall, actually. Yeah, there he is. Isn't that beautiful?
Is it?
I like it. I think it's kind of cute. He's got the K on, little Kent State merch.
Why? Did you make that?
No, that's real. That is a real image.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
What did you see Cocaine Bear?
I did not get to see it because I've been very busy this past weekend. But I know you got to.
I saw it Friday.
Saw it?
I saw it Friday.
Oh, okay.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was exactly what the trailer said it would be. A bear, does cocaine, and people wreak the havoc of it, or some of the reasons on why necessarily you couldn't. I don't know. What I thought of the movie. What did I think of the movie? To be honest with you, I enjoyed it for the most part.
So, another crazy thing is this is Ray Liotta's last ever on-screen performance because he passed away, and the composer for this movie, also composed Loki and the Obi-Wan series. I just keep finding out more and more about this movie, and it keeps getting wilder and wilder.
That's crazy that you say that, is because that was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie was the soundtrack and the sound design.
Yeah.
Like I saw that like AMC somewhere, and like just feeling like the bear's breath and like the seats and stuff like that.
No, absolutely. It actually felt like a horror movie. It was really
How they did.
I was scared.
Yeah, how the bear would prey on like some of like the people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just when see them coming.
It was good.
Yeah, I did enjoy Cocaine Bear.
But another movie that is absolutely wild is Bling Ring. So this movie is from, I think, 2017, but has Emma Watson, and they also turned it into a Netflix miniseries about the actual crimes that took place. So plenty of coverage. But in reality, it was a group of 7 teenagers who went around robbing the Hollywood elite, breaking into their homes. Orlando Bloom actually went on the Late Late Show to reveal that he was personally victimized by the Bling Ring. And I think it's absolutely wild to me that not only this happened, but they got Emma freaking Watson in their movie. What do you guys think? Like,
I think it's good to tell these stories. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's cool to get a perspective of like things, because that's not something that really happens every day. So it's cool to hear something like that.
So the movie is based off actual people robbing.
yes.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were saying like Emma Watson was robbing Orlando Bloom. I'm
No,
like
Emma
the Hollywood scuffle. Like, ooh, that's the Hollywood I want to
Okay,
see.
PSA,
Right.
Emma Watson did not rob Orlando Bloom.
That we know of
That
necessarily.
I guess.
I mean, definitely want to check it out now. How you
it's-
hyped it up so good.
It's so like interesting, like just the concept of it, but
Right.
just yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen Emma Watson in a lot of stuff, so
Yeah.
Right.
it's
Absolutely.
like so
More
that's
content.
yeah.
Right.
When did it come out?
I think around like 2017.
Oh, so it's fairly new. All right, yeah, definitely
Yeah,
gotta check it
like-
out now.
Right.
The Bling Ring, the ring
Yeah,
bling.
and 2022 is when Netflix released the miniseries on it.
Oh,
it's
so
really new.
so it's the movie and then the
Gotcha.
miniseries.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah.
Got you.
Definitely check that.
Or
out.
even like other movies like The Conjuring, where it's like they take things that like, and they like loosely base it off of a lot of other
Yeah.
like aspects. Like, we don't really know if The Conjuring's a real deal story.
Yes.
But they take elements, and it's just kind of cool
Yeah.
to talk about it and hear about that.
Like, honestly, literally any of the cases Ed and Lorraine Warren covered
Right.
could be made into a movie.
Right. Absolutely.
It's absolutely insane.
I love The Conjuring.
And
That's
Another
James
crazy
Wan is
movie,
in his
like
bag with that one.
another
Right.
crazy movie is Tag with Jeremy Renner.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a lifelong like game of this group of friends playing tag. Like what? Why? Why?
I didn't see Tag, but
Right.
trailers
I
made it look silly. So
Right.
It's fun, but literally why?
I have to go check it out.
I didn't know Jake Johnson was in it. Oh, now I got to see it.
No,
Shout out
absolutely.
Jake
On-
Johnson.
on
man.
your list.
I love New Girl.
Well, speaking of celebrities, I gotta know, guys, are you famous enough to date an A-list celebrity? Look, I personally think that being on the Blurb would qualify me for that.
I don't think so.
Well, you'd be shocked. But find out more about exclusive celebrity dating apps right after the break.
Have you ever wondered why you've never seen a celeb on a dating app? Well, that's because they have their own private apps that us boring college students can't get on. Raya is a private membership-based social network application for iOS launched in 2015. The application was initially a dating app, but over time has added features to promote professional networking and social discovery. Stars who have used Raya are Demi Lovato, Channing Tatum, Drew Barrymore, Liza Koshy, Olivia Rodrigo, and you must be invited to the app by an existing member to join. Screenshots of the app threaten your profile. TikTokers have been removed from the app after talking about it online.
It's literally crazy. I did a lot of like research on this like earlier, and it's the weirdest thing. They will literally come for you if you talk about this app or if you post about this app.
It's giving Black Mirror, honestly.
It's really like elitist, like like kind
agree.
of scary. It's really
And
interesting.
with the screenshot thing, like I know some apps like can prevent screenshotting or like tell you when it like knows your screenshot, so it does that.
It
too?
threatens to
Yeah.
like delete your profile if you like are taking a screenshot.
And it sends them a notification. So this TikToker, Tabitha, posted a thing how somehow she got on there. She doesn't know how. But she saw Shawn Mendes on there and took a screenshot to send to her friend, and it sent him a message that she did.
Yeah, it's like the scariest, like weirdest thing. And the Wikipedia page for this app is not even like like you can't scroll. Like you open it up and that's all the information. It's like maybe a paragraph, and one of the categories is secrecy. So that's like
so seclusive though?
it's really elitist. It's really like you can't get an account just by downloading the app.
I guess it makes sense because celebrities do want to have some semblance of privacy. So like they use this app to get their privacy back. But at the same time, as an outside source, it seems really weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a dating app. Like, it's not that deep.
Like you wouldn't
It's
think
really
so.
not.
I mean, it kind of makes sense to have like a celebrity dating app, but the fact that like if you post screenshots, if you do this, if like you will literally get banned, I think is crazy and like really like dystopian in a way.
Yeah, Black Mirror.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy. Like, the wiki page for Raya is not even a full page
It's
long.
literally
like, there's
it's literally that.
nothing
Like,
about it.
No information.
But
And Raya also holds events for members, but these are just as secretive as the app itself. So I always wonder, like, at like the after parties for award shows and things, like, what goes on there? You know what I mean?
that's yeah.
And you never hear anything about it, so obviously it's very secretive.
Yes, it really begs the question of like where does privacy go too far? Like there's such now a divide between like celebrities and the regulars. Like it's
The
so
normies.
interesting.
Untouchables.
The untouchable, yeah.
But it's also like, imagine if we were on just like a normal dating app and did see a celebrity. So like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
everyone
Like-
would match and
Yeah.
Like imagine if
tons
you're
of-
just like scrolling and you see like some random like huge celebrity like John Travolta or something.
yeah, like you know
why are you
everyone's
here?
swiping. Yeah.
Like
If I were to come across like Justin Bieber, I think I would pass out. But he's married. But you know what I mean? Like,
no,
when
I
I
think you
was
would pass
younger.
out for a different reason because he's married.
Because doesn't Tinder have a thing where you can be like I know there's verification, but isn't there like a higher up on Tinder for like celebrities?
I think you have to like pay more, and I think you have to be
Okay.
accepted to that too. If I'm
So that even like makes
Pay for Tinder.
sense to me.
I
That's
agree.
insane.
yeah.
That's insane.
But having like a whole app that's like so secretive. I guess though, if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't want like tons of people texting me.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not mad at it. I can get it. Like you have your own, I guess, club sort of people, but something about it, just being so secret about it, kind of adds like a little sinister tone.
I want to know what else there is. Like if it's not, that it can't just be the dating app.
Right,
There's
right.
got to be other things. Like is there like DoorDash, but just celebrities or
celebrities.
something? Like there's got to be
Did
more.
not think that's
That'd
where
be
you were
crazy.
going with that.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna like do the sinister route, and you're like DoorDash.
So would you guys ever pay for a dating app?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I wouldn't need to. I've been in a relationship for 10 years. So.
Oh, slay. Okay. I don't. Dating apps are just like it's repetitive, and I don't think you can build such a strong bond as you can just like. I like accidentally meeting people. That's like my favorite way to meet people. Is like, oh, I don't know.
You just so happen. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah. I like there are dating apps, but like there are features where like you could like make friends on it too. So that's cool. I do use that because like friendship is different than that. Like
Yeah.
it's cool to have like internet friends and like people like branching off all across the country to get different perspectives. But dating, no.
And there's so many now that have
I
so many
agree.
different niches, and like
Yeah.
there's one's called Coffee and Bagel. There's farmers only. There's
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle. Like there's
Plenty
so
of
many.
fish or something like
There's
that.
so many different ones now. So I guess this kind of makes sense then. It kind of justifies the celebrity secrecy elitist app.
Have you guys ever been on a dating app before?
Yeah.
I have to. It's okay.
Am I embarrassed?
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
can't. I'm just afraid someone I know will see it, and then they'll
It
screenshot
is.
and
It's
send
like,
it to me. Like,
haven't I seen you on Tinder? I'm like, no.
nope.
Wrong person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My
My
favorite
evil
is
twin.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. My favorite is like some of these celebrities are just having the same experience as us. Like I got on, no one swiped on me, and all my friends were hyping me up, and I was like, great, this was a fun experience.
Yeah, like-
and I think that's so funny.
It is really interesting to think like how much drama is going on
Yeah.
in these little celebrity relationships that we'll never know about.
Exactly.
Wild.
So now that your dreams of matching with a celebrity on a dating app are crushed, we're going to take a look at books that celebrities have written about themselves.
Want to know all the celebrity? Well, of course we cover that here on the Blurb. But you can also find it in tell-all books written by many different celebrities. However, can our cast match the name of a book to the celebrity who wrote it? Let's find out in tonight's game. Cast, are you ready?
Oh.
Yes. Like,
All right. No, listen. We're going to see how well y'all do. Here's how we're going to
we
play.
will
see. You're
I'm
right.
just not that type of
I am
book
going
reader for
to
celebrities.
give you the name
I'm gonna
of the
get
book.
read and I can't even read.
Chris, not now.
What?
I'm going to give you the name of the book. You're going to give me a celebrity name. If you can't figure one out, don't worry, we have two. And one is correct, one is incorrect. But let's start off to see if you can guess. Book 1 is called Wildflower.
Oh.
That sounds familiar.
Are you giving us the
I
If
thought
you
there was
need,
gonna be
if
like
you
a-
need the
It's
names, I'll
behind
give you the
us.
names, but I want to see if you can
No,
guess first.
that's not it.
Is it like?
Do you want the names?
Yeah, give us the name.
Okay, here are the two names. It is either Drew Barrymore or Katy Perry.
Oh.
Who was first? I think it was Kelsey.
Is it Drew Barrymore?
That is correct. It
feels-
was Drew Barrymore.
She wrote it when she was like 19.
Did she really?
Didn't she write it when she was
I
little?
think, but I'm not fully sure.
Because it was right after she got out of rehab.
Oh.
And she was in rehab. when
Drew
she was
Barrymore
little.
Chloe,
deserves
why
the
didn't you
world.
answer fast enough?
I'm
right.
sorry.
Let's get into the next book. This one should be a little bit easier.
Don't be
This
rude.
one is a little bit more popular. It is called The Last Black Unicorn.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Is it a black person who wrote it?
Sorry, like.
I just said yes. All right, do we need the answers?
She's the only
Do we
one
need-
who could ask
Yeah.
that.
Your two options are Angela Bassett did the thing. I'm so sorry. And then Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
That is
I was about to
correct.
say that feels like Tiffany Haddish.
It is. I've heard that book is very funny. I have not read many celebrity books, but I've
I
heard that
don't
one's
read
very
a
funny.
lot of
heard that
celebrity
one.
books.
All right, let's see if you can get the
I
next
don't think
one.
I've read any.
Okay. Here's your chance, Chris and Sydney. This book is called Spare. Oh, you see that? See that? Who should we go with?
I think it was Chris.
All right,
I
Chris.
also
definitely
think it was
I'm
Fred.
hearing Sydney, so let's go with Sydney.
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prince Harry.
that is correct.
Dang it.
I was hoping y'all were gonna get that because we've talked about it several times.
Well, we
on this
also
show.
literally talked about it
It's
today.
Whatever,
literally
y'all
been
smell
said
bad.
today.
It was literally said
Stinky.
today.
Well, I obviously wasn't paying
All right,
attention.
well, here's another hard one. Here we go. The next book
I wasn't
is
gonna guess Prince
If You Ask Me, and of course you won't.
If you ask me, and if
Of course you. And of course you will, or
And of course
you
you won't.
oh, so that's wrong.
Do we need the? Do we
yeah.
need the?
Yeah.
Okay. Your two options are Tina Fey or Betty White. Oh. Who do we think?
It was definitely me.
Okay, we'll give Chris a little. We'll throw him a little bone.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Who
Don't
was
make me
it?
come over that green.
Who was it?
Okay,
Who
well,
was it?
answer the.
Betty White. Betty White.
That is correct. Could you imagine if I was just like, you're
I
actually
love that
wrong.
woman. She is great.
Yes, Betty
love
White, we
her.
miss you. Your
Remember
book,
when she
incredible. All right, the next one. This one might be a little bit more tricky. Here we go.
More tricky.
The book is called This Will All Be Over Soon.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Chloe?
have a guess, but
Oh,
can
I have
you
a
say
guess.
the two
No,
people?
no, you can't do that.
No,
you
gotta
have to guess.
first.
Well, I was gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio because he talks about how the world is gonna end because of
That
global
makes
warming.
sense, though, honestly.
But like that's
I
probably
have
not
a guess
it.
for
I
the
needed
same
the
reason.
I needed the two.
Chris, what's your guess?
Bo Burnham.
Chloe, you're actually wrong. So
Wait, what is
You are
Chris?
sure?
Wait, is
here-
Chris wrong?
No, Chris is also wrong. Okay,
Okay.
here are your two options. SNL stars either Kate McKinnon or Cecily Strong.
Oh, I have no idea.
Kelsey?
Is it Kate McKinnon?
It is not.
Oh, dang.
So it is actually Cecily Strong.
You can't do
You can't
that.
go with that.
Sorry about it, Chris.
So she actually wrote it about a death in her family. So it's, a little bit more sad for Cecily
Oh,
Strong.
so it's
but
more about like the
yes,
grieving
it's more
process
of a, yes,
will be over
yes,
soon.
exactly, exactly.
I'm reading. I'm picking it up.
Yeah, I was like, the world's gonna die.
Yeah.
Not
I love
about
that
the world.
The
not
world's
about
gonna
the
die,
world.
everyone.
Is it more
All right.
inspiring?
What'd you say?
It's like inspiring.
I think so. I think it is supposed to be like a.
Just all of us being confused
You
on the
haven't
books.
read it.
And that's
Sorry.
okay. All right, so here's our next one. Let's see if y'all can get this one. The title of the book is Whiskey in a Teacup. Chris?
I'm Blake Shelton. I took a shot in the dark. I don't know. It said whiskey.
You know what? No, but like,
That was kind of a good
But
guess.
like, it made sense.
like
I feel like
I'm not giving you any points for that because that was bad. But like,
I don't know why.
his last season on The
I can't. It is his last season of The Voice. Anyways, sorry. Go
topical.
ahead.
do we need our?
Yeah, because I feel like I know who it is, but I don't know.
Okay, your two options are Reese Witherspoon or Carrie Underwood.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Well,
You have to give it to
that was
Chloe.
definitely Chloe.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood.
Chloe,
Is it not right?
you're wrong.
Well, it makes sense for it to be Carrie Underwood because
That's
she
why I
can't
tried
shoot
so hard to
whiskey.
trip y'all. I was like, I'm
she
gonna
can't
get you.
shoot whiskey. Like,
Yeah,
come
right,
on.
Exactly, exactly. I said, how
Wait,
hard
what is it like?
can I make them
I
think?
didn't hear you.
Because she can't shoot whiskey.
That is so funny. I don't know why. I thought Matthew McConaughey.
And you
for
know
some
what,
reason.
Mom?
Oh.
Mom, I can't shoot whiskey, and
Oh.
I never will.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
so we're gonna move on.
next one.
So yeah, our next book. This one. Now, okay, give me a second because the title is a little long, so I just want to make sure we're all listening, okay? Because it's a little long.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to. Book 7 is Will.
Shut up!
That's the name of the book. So who wrote it?
I don't know. When there's a will, there's
Do
a
we
way.
not-
I
don't know.
Just wanted to say something
Will
so stupid.
Smith.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's correct.
No, I wanted to say it so bad.
So your two options that I was going to give you were either Will Smith or Will Ferrell. So I said, who are the famous Wills? And it
Will
goes to-
Ferrell would not title
Right
a book about himself.
I'm so
as
annoyed because
Will.
I almost raised my hand
But
just
you
to say
know
Will Smith
what?
as a joke.
It could happen. Stranger things have happened.
calling
So, you know, that's all I have to say on that one. Go buy Will Smith's book. Unless
No,
you're Chris
don't.
Rock, then don't buy it. I don't know what else to say for that one. So we're going to move on to our next one. Okay, so our next one is titled Egghead.
Mr. Potato Man.
Mr. Potato
Okay, so
Head from
give
Toy
Chris
Story.
a negative point.
That
Oh, you already
was
did. Okay.
clearly a joke for the comedy.
Sure. Well, it wasn't funny. So here are your two options. Your two options are David Dobrik or Bo Burnham.
Oh.
Kelsey?
Is it Bo Burnham?
It is Bo Burnham.
See, our
Didn't you
cameraman
already
was
guess that?
jumping. He seems like
He
would
guessed it
like
from a
Bo
different
Burnham.
book.
Wow.
Just, I know David Dobrik would never.
Like,
I was
David
gonna
Dobrik
say.
wouldn't write a book.
David
Yeah.
Dobrik would make like some like book that's like how my life is better than yours because I have money and you don't.
You want a Tesla? You're not
Do
kidding.
you want a
Real.
Tesla?
5 steps to get a Tesla.
be
Be
frank,
me
I do,
and not
though.
you.
Be a white male.
No, yeah. Okay.
Got you
So
there.
our next book. See if y'all can get this one. Okay, the book title is Life in Motion. Do we need our two people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Patinkin.
Your two options are Misty Copeland or Simone Biles.
Oh.
Chris?
I'm gonna say Simone Biles. You're trying to trick me though, probably.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
So yes, it is Misty Copeland. Now, Simone Biles also does have a book. They both are authors, but Life in Motion was made by Misty Copeland. So, unfortunately, Chris, that was wrong.
Who is Misty Copeland?
The famous ballerina.
Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't know. That's why I asked
Cancel.
questions.
I'm so
Chloe is
offended right
canceled,
now.
everyone.
Okay.
You know what?
Anyways.
All psychic. Chloe.
Misty, you didn't hear that. Love you. We support you, girl. Okay. Here's the last book. What are we looking at score-wise?
Kelsey and Sydney tied with 2, and Chloe and Chris with 1.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. Well, we have a
God.
tiebreaker. So if anyone can get this last one right, then they'll win.
Wait,
If not,
I would love. Could we repeat that?
We
Yeah.
have 2, you and Chris have 1.
Yes. All right.
Anyways.
So here we go. Our last book is called My Squirrel Days. Is this by? Oh, I'm gonna let you guess first.
My Squirrel Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey.
I remember my squirrel days.
List those two. List those two names off.
Is it Ellie Kemper, Anna Kendrick, or Todd Diakin? That last one is not real. Okay.
Todd who? What's his last name?
I don't know.
Pronounce it again.
Nope. It's already in
It's
the past.
Dyken.
It's already in the past. All right. You know what? I'm gonna pick someone else, not Chris, because he did that. No. Okay, Chris. Can you guess?
I forget the options.
Can I guess? I remember the options.
Okay,
So
whoever
I
can
didn't
say it
respect
first.
Anna Kendrick.
I was gonna say that
It's
one.
not Anna Kendrick.
It feels like it would be her though.
No, her book is something else.
I was about to
Okay,
say
so
something
actually,
bad.
Sydney's the only one that's right. It is Ellie Kemper.
She didn't say that though.
I know, but like she still said it, but she's not getting the point. I'm just saying she was technically right. So, okay, we're going on to the tiebreaker. Okay, this is the last one. Now, I am not giving you options, you just have to know, okay? So which popular artist, as a singer, wrote the self-titled or also known memoir called Bye? Think about it.
Crickets.
If you need a hint, very popular with
Is
like
it like
a younger
Rihanna?
crowd. No, younger crowd, more like angsty, like,
Demi Lovato?
no. More
No,
like,
I thought that too.
Well, sorry, but we're like almost out of time.
Billie
So
Eilish?
that's correct.
we're out of time. Let's go.
So there we
Bye.
go. Yep, there we go. Well, Chloe is our winner, I guess.
No, she's
And
not.
That's all the time we have for tonight. I don't know who won. Thank you so much for joining us today for another show, spilling all the celebrity. Right? Ready? Ready? Be sure to follow us on Instagram at TV2 The Blurb and TikTok at The Blurb TV2. Thank y'all and have a good night.